you, then you're exactly who I'm here for. And let's walk through what obsessive thinking really is and how to take your mind back without shame. Because let's be honest, betrayal doesn't just hurt your heart, it rewires your thoughts. You're not choosing to obsess. You're not being dramatic either. And you're also not just overthinking. You're trying to survive. When trust breaks, your brain says, I have to stay alert so this never happens to me again. So you stay hypervigilant, you replay conversations, you go over every timeline, and you wake up at 3 a.m. running through old text messages and asking yourself if you missed something. You feel like you're going crazy, don't you? That's not weakness, that's trauma logic. Your brain's trying to protect you, and trauma logic doesn't go away just because someone tells you to have faith or let it go or I'm sorry or any of that. It goes away when your brain starts to feel like it's really safe. And now I want to share what actually helped me interrupt that loop little by little. I named it out loud. I'm spiraling again. I'm searching for control. I'm trying to make sense of what hurt me. Those are the things I told myself. I learned to ground myself too in the present. And I would say, right now I'm safe. Right now I'm sitting on the couch or in the chair. Right now I'm breathing in and out. I train my body too to stay here and not back there. And I started meeting them with compassion. I said, you're trying to protect me. Thank you for that. I've got it from here. I also use scripture not as a band-aid, but as a rewire, as a balm in my heart and my mind. Not quoting verses to get a spiritual gold star, but breathing them in until they started to shift something deeper and completely change my perspective. You can't think your way out of betrayal trauma, but you can slowly teach your brain that it doesn't have to stay in survival mode all the time. Have you ever heard someone use Romans 12 to tell you to just renew your mind and it felt like pressure instead of peace? Let's talk about that. This verse is not a performance goal. It's a promise. God doesn't expect you to flip some switch. He invites you to bring your thoughts obsessive, the messy ones, the anxious ones, under his care because he cares for you. It says that in Peter. Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. And this isn't about forcing yourself to stop thinking. It's about following the peace, the Prince of Peace, instead of panic and fear. It's about asking, is this thought helping me heal? Or is it really keeping me in fear? And when the answer is fear, you get to choose a different path. You get to choose to believe God instead of what you're thinking because he's near to you. You might think peace might come when your husband's more consistent and you finally have all the answers about what happened, or the thoughts just magically go away. But here's the truth. Peace comes when you stop fighting your brain and you start leading it gently. You take control of your own mind. It comes when you stop calling yourself crazy and start calling yourself wounded but healing. It also looks like this. 5 seconds of quiet where you used to spiral. Choosing not to open that browser and search again and again. Getting through one night of sleep without waking up with dread and an elephant on your chest. Repeating a verse over and over again, not because it's working, but because he is working in you through his word. And peace does not mean that the thoughts never return. It means when they do, you know what to do with them. I know what it's like to replay it 100 times a day, loop after loop. But that loop doesn't get the last word. God does. And he doesn't speak in shame. He speaks in restoration. If you're exhausted by your own thoughts and you're ready to take your mind back with grace and not guilt and shame, subscribe and come back next Tuesday. This space here is for you, your whole self, your brain, your mind, your emotions, your faith, and your healing. And we walk this road with honesty, transparency, patience, and wisdom, and the kind of hope that doesn't require pretending.